Hi everyone. Today we are going to study about AP. So now what's AP means? AP means arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression. Now what is an arithmetic progression? Arithmetic progression is a progression in which the difference of consecutive terms is always equal. Just suppose take an example, that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You can see here the difference is always 2. Here the difference is always 2. Let's take another example. Just suppose 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Here again the difference is same. Now you can see that the difference is always same. So the first term of any sequence which are in arithmetic progression, the first term, just suppose that is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So the first term is known as A1. The second term is known as A2. The third term is known as A3. The fourth term is known as A4. And the fifth term is known as A5. And subsequent, the sixth term is A6, seventh term is A7, and so on. Now, how we find out the difference? The difference is always is equals to A2 minus A1, or we can say that A3 minus A2, or we can say that A4 minus A3. What we do? We subtract the preceding value from the next value. Now that is equals to D. Now how we can find out any term in a arithmetic progression? Just suppose arithmetic progression is given such as 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So the first term is A. You can find out the difference here. So difference is equals to A2 minus 1, A1. So that is A2, A3, A4 and A5. So difference is equals to A2 minus A1, or we can say that A3 minus A2. So A2 is 6 minus 3, or we can say that 9 minus 6. So both the difference are same, 3 and 3. So the difference here is 3. So we can write the second term as A1 plus D. We can write that. And the third term is A plus 2D. A plus 2, difference is 3. So 3 plus 6 is equals to 9. And that is A plus 3D. And that is A plus 4D. Now just suppose we have to find out the 100th term in that sequence. So how we can find out the 100th term in that sequence? We cannot write all the values till the 100th term. So what we do, we write a formula with the help of that values. Here you can notice that the second term is A plus D. Less than, there is 2. So that's why we write D here. There is 3. So that's why we write A plus 2D. There is A4, 4 terms. So that's why we write A plus 3D. So if we have to find out any term, just suppose the any term is as n. Suppose we have to find out the nth term. So we derive a formula from here, that is Gn is equals to A plus n minus 1D. Here n is the value which we have to find out in the AP. That A is the first term, n is the same value which we are finding out, and D is the difference. Suppose we have to find out the 100th term in that sequence 3, 6, 9, 12 and 15. Suppose we have to find out. So what we do? So T100 is equals to A is 3, 3 plus n minus 1D. So n here is 100 because we are finding out the 100th term. So 100 minus 1. Now take the difference. Difference here is 3. So 3 plus 99 into 3. Now multiply 99 with 3. What we get? 297. 297 plus 3, that is 300. So the 100th term in that sequence is 300. Suppose we have to find out the 21st term in that sequence. So what we do? We find out the 21st term. So T21 is equals to A plus n minus 1D. And here is 21 minus 1D. Here is 3. So 21 minus 1 is 20. Difference is 3. So 3 plus 20 into 3 is 60. So 63. So 21st term in that sequence is 63. Now just suppose we have to find out the sum. Just the same AP is given as 3, 6. Now let's take another example. Let's take another AP 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 and so on. It may be go to infinite. Now just suppose we have to find out the sum of 10 terms of that AP. The sum means we add all the values and find out the sum. But if there are 100 terms, there are 200 sums, so it is not possible for us to add all the values. For that purpose, we derive a formula. That formula is equals to Sn n upon 2 2a plus n minus 1d. There is one more formula, but for that formula we require the last term, that is n upon 2a plus l. Now let's talk about this formula, how we find out the sum of 100 terms from this formula. That is the AP 4, AP is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Now we have to find out the sum of 100 terms of that AP. So as 100 is equals to, and here is 100, so 100 upon 2, 2, a is 4, and minus, so n is 100, minus 1, difference here is, you can find out the difference, so 8 minus 4 is 4, 12 minus 8 is 4, 16 minus 12 is 4, so here the difference is 4. So 100 upon 2 is 50, 4 2s are 8, 99 into 4. So 58 plus 396. Now 50 into 8 plus 396, that is 404. Now multiply 50 into 404. So 0, 4 5s are 20, 2, 4 5s are 20. So the sum here of 100 terms is 20,200. Now thank you.